It's 5 minutes past 11 o'clock. This is Jerry Anderson here. You're listening to BBC Radio 4 and BBC Radio Ulster. We'll be here until 12 o'clock. If you want to contact this programme, the number to ring is 0645 555 678. Big night for you tonight.
Yeah, it is really. It's something that I don't know whether I could look at it or not myself, Jerry, because, you know, it's just, a mirror image of your life in front of you, right, on television. And, well, I suppose it will be embarrassing at times, you know.
If I was you, I'd look at it, though. It's a crowning achievement. It's a peak of your career.
Yeah, but, you know, I never ever thought that they would do This Is Your Life. It's like yourself, I'm sure. I mean, there's no possibility of them ever doing it on you.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Well, I don't think so, Jerry, somehow. You know, but it was the surprise of my life. I was shocked.
You were in the London Palladium when the man brought you the big red book. Tell me what happened. Run me through it.
Well, we were doing a show with Mr. Humperdinck.
Engelbert.
And, well, goodness gracious, I mean, here you have a man, an international recording star, a man who lives in Beverly Hills, and he's got, well, a multi-millionaire. He's world famous, let's just face it. I'm on the same bill. I know, and I'm not being big-headed here for 1 second, Jerry. I know that I'm popular in Ireland and in Britain.
It's not like you to blow your own trumpet.
No. And we're making inroads into Australia and America. But when I saw Michael Aspel coming through the wings of the London Palladium, I says to myself, oh, they've got Mr. Humperdinck.
What did you say?
Well, you couldn't give the game away, you see, as I thought in my innocence, you see, and you don't want to sort of touch Mr. Humperdinck and say, look behind you.
Engelbert.
You know, you wouldn't do that, you know. And I said to myself, I can't wait to see his face now when Michael Aspel hands him the book.
Naturally enough.
So I sort of moved up a wee bit closer, because this is a great moment in anyone's life.
It is.
And to be there and to see the shock on his face. I was up for the joke, the practical joke.
Bit of crack.
A bit of crack. And says I to myself, this'll be good fun here now. Well, when Michael Aspel came up beside me, I thought he was using me like as
a decoy.
A decoy. That's a great word, Jerry.
It's a good word.
It is a very good word.
Mm-hmm.
And lo and behold, when he turned round and said to me, it's your life, I could have hit him with my umbrella. Honestly, Jerry, it was the greatest thrill and the greatest
thrill.
It was indeed, because you know, at times you wonder, just what have they got on you? Do you remember the famous story of Danny Blanchflower?
Oh, he wouldn't wear it at all.
He wouldn't, and but I was a wee bit surprised at the likes of yourself. Why weren't you there?
Well, I'm used to snubs recently. I've had a lot of heartbreak.
But you snubbed me.
Yes, but I didn't think that Michael Aspel would. I can understand you.
Were you asked at all to?
Well, I was expecting Michael to say, Daniel, listen to this voice.
And what would you have said?
And I would go,
and I would have said, oh no, not him, Jimmy Young.
Oh, cripes, you would have said. And he would have said, Michael Aspel would have said, here's a man who started you off in your career. And then I would have marched in.
Mm-hmm.
And you know the way it's hard to walk all that distance now.
And then would you expect me to put my arms around you and embrace you? I'm sure I would.
Yeah. But you must be careful now. After this is screened tonight, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
After it's screened tonight, people will be asking you tomorrow. Now, this is what you have to say.
Right.
When people say, how did it feel, Daniel, to be the subject of Michael Aspel's big red book, This Is Your Life, on last night? How do you feel today? You have to say this now. Say it after me. I would never have thought.
Do you want me to say this? I would never have thought
people like us
would
ever be. You see, you have to show the correct humility. Say it again, the whole sentence.
Well, I never thought that people like us would be on that programme.
It's the right thing to say because, you feel as if, it's the right humility.
But I tell you, you would have enjoyed it because afterwards, there's a lovely party. And,
People getting full and stuff.
Well, I don't take alcohol, as you know. But we had a wonderful time, and it's a very humbling experience, Sherry. Something that you'll never experience, let me tell you.
Well, I don't know. I've got a few years left of me yet. I've yet to reach my heights. I've yet to reach my peak.
Well, I can just hear you being on This Is Your Life and them playing your wee signature tune from Radio 4 and the people phoning up saying, I'm so-and-so and complaining about you. So that's all they'd be doing to you.
The only thing I think I'd be afraid of was when they'd bring out the big wooden closet with all the skeletons in it.
Your closet?
With all the skeletons in it. Oh, I have too much to hide. But I'm sure that you had nothing to fear.
I hadn't. No.
Well, I'm glad that you were the subject of This Is Your Life, and I know you'll cherish the Red Book and put it close to your breast for the remainder of your life. And may I say congratulations again to you and all belonging to you.
Well, I'll be selling copies of the Red Book after my concerts. Anyone who,
Facsimiles?
Yes, that'll do.
That's a good idea.
Just to let the people, they'll
read it for themselves.
Yeah, they can read it and it'll be very reasonably priced, $9.99.
Sounds fair to me.
Yeah, so you can read the big Red Book yourself. So after any of the concerts.
It'll be smaller though.
Slightly.
Okay.
A4 size.
A4?
Uh-huh.
Okay, then congratulations.
Not at all.
That's a wonderful tribute.
It is indeed. You look very clean this morning.
I washed myself.
Uh,
Have you heard Eamon Freel's new album?
Who?
Yeah, exactly. That's a beautiful song written and beautifully sung by Eamon Freel. That's it from his new album, which is just out. It's called Word of Spring. That's a song called Farewell Me. There's some other good tracks. I'll play some more of those as the days go on this week. Excellent. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Some good stuff been played today, I'm telling you.
Good.
Some stuff you'd never find in Hugo's box. Who's this?
Jackie Crenny.
Good morning, Jackie. What can we do for you?
I was asking Sean there what if you had a cure for, or what you add to the water to soften your hard toenails.
What you add to the water?
Uh-huh.
So sulfuric acid. What would you add?
Well, mostly if you the usual bath powder, just that's all, or soap. But toenails are still hard to cut,
They certainly are. What is your problem? Are yours too hard or too soft?
Well, nails hard.
Well, that's always a good thing. And it's hard to get through them.
Pardon?
It's hard to get through them, is it?
That's it, yes.
Well, you see, most people have the trouble of getting down to them. It's not the cutting them at all, it's getting that far. Well, what do you use? Do you use traditional methods? Do you use the short scissors, small clinical scissors? What kind of scissors do you use?
Just ordinary scissors now, yes. But they're matter how sharp they are, or matter how well you wash your feet, somehow they seem to be hard to cut.
Well, I mean, if you've tried the traditional method of soaking them in hot water for a long time and then attacking them then, just know the way you're in the bath there and you just the foot emerges up and you plug it in the side of the bath and you go for it.
Yeah.
Doesn't work for you, does it?
Well, not just they're a bit difficult to cut, that's all.
Well, I think maybe what your problem is, do you know the bit that goes round the side of your toe?
Yes.
You know the bit that curls in there?
Yes.
That's a hard bit to get at.
That's right.
Maybe yours are too long, you see. Maybe they've gone in there. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
It's very hard to get at them using conventional machinery. I don't know what to say to you because we haven't discussed this on the programme yet.
Geordie or some of them other fellas might know.
Geordie might well know. If he knows how to whitewash a house, he probably knows how to cut your nails.
I think so now.
Okay, well, I'll ask him maybe the next time he's on. You don't mind if I do that?
Not at all.
Because you've definitely got us flummoxed and foxed today because we haven't covered this. Have you any warts at all?
Pardon?
Have you any warts at all?
No, thank God, no warts, no.
Well, I could have helped you with those.
You're not... I was listening one other day about the trouble for the cure for the wart.
We're getting a little feedback from outside. Apparently, if you get a hot water and put some cider and vinegar in it.
Cider and vinegar?
Yeah, and if it doesn't work, you can drink it. Now, hold on, it's cider vinegar.
Cider vinegar?
I've got... Or apparently, alternatively, at a push, you can use baking soda.
Baking soda?
Mm-hmm.
That might help.
Or some other people are saying some ordinary shampoo, even. which is even better again. I'm sure you've got some of that.
Shampoo.
Try some shampoo.
Yes,
And then failing that, I'm sure you've got some baking powder in the house.
yes.
And if you haven't got that, if that works and it doesn't work, go out and go the whole hog and go for the cider vinegar. There we
Very
are.
good.
There we are. So a man, it's both feet then, isn't it?
Both feet, yes.
Both feet. Well, that's good. Well, any other trouble you have, come back to us.
So, well,
Thank
thanks
you.
very much in the meantime, Joe.
Not at all.
Thank you very much.
Always here to help.
Thank you now.
I often wonder, you know,
Apparently you can get a solution that you just paint on your toenail. I think it's called toenail softener, and it'll work after a couple of nights.
do you know what I'm wondering? Is this what I'm here for?
Yes.
I spent a long number of years at university studying,
Margaret wants you on too.
but I'm just wondering, I mean, is this, you know,
Well,
is-
but that's look.
how come after all these years of broadcasting,
But
doing
let's face
very-
it, that's the sort of thing that will happen to you if they ever do. This is your life and you. The likes of Jackie will be heard behind the big curtain. Do you remember the toenail softener? And out he'll come.
I don't know if I want to be remembered for that or not.